Hey boys and girls, welcome back to PaperMario the 1000-Year Door. In the last episode, we claimed the fame of saving an overrun train from the evil beasties known as Smorgs, although minuscule alone, but when combined can create a monster of catastrophic proportions. But with our journey to gain our 6th and second to last crystal star officially coming to a close, our journey's end is now officially starting. And it's about time we finally start taking the fight towards the X-Nauts and save Princess Peach from whatever wicked and evil plans they may have for our ensnared Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, who's been lost in the depths of outer space since the beginning of the game. But with that being said, honestly, we did say we were going to be doing a special quest from a question mark. That is apparently something about an elusive badge. And honestly, they did say to go on top of Tasty's house, which you could literally just go through the inn and go through the door. And apparently there's been a badge shop up here this entire time, which I learned about in between this episode and the last, which is pretty funny. But with that being said, let's go meet our friend that is apparently Miss Mouse. That's apparently hiding up on top of the house here. And might as well grab the start piece since I just saw it. But with that being said, let's go see what's going on with Miss Mouse. And actually, just to be completely honest, it's probably better that we actually see what's going on with her, because we've never tattled her before.
That's Miss Mouse, the thief. Humph. She jets off to exotic places to find rare badges. She's only the biggest flirts I've ever met in my entire life. It's weird that she's an anonymous requester of the super secret badge.
It is kind of weird, but let's see what's going on with Miss Mouse.
Hi, Miss Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my troubles. Let's get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in that Hooktail's lair. Oh, that much I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use the wind. I have no idea what that means. Though, anyways, look for it okay, sweetie.
Okay, and with that being said, we actually have to go and head over to Hooktail's, which is probably definitely going to be a small bit of a trek. Thankfully, I thought ahead in this episode, and I've actually already done that. So with that being said, I'm going to play a clip of how to actually find this badge, and I'll be right back once we're officially back at, well, Miss Mouse again. Since, let's be honest here, I have to reload the game anyways, and I don't want to put you guys through that. So, with that being said, I'll be right back with you guys, and we'll be going back to Miss Mouse and turning in our reward. Since, honestly, that badge is definitely quite a trek from here. And I'll be honest, it took me like 20 minutes to get back there. And about 20 minutes to get back, pretty much. So, yeah, 10 minutes front and back to get from here to there and then back, which is quite a trek, honestly, but it's the second time we went to Hooktail, so honestly, or third time now, so I think you guys don't mind me doing a small cut to show where the badge is and just in general what you need to do in order to get the badge. With that being said, I'll see you guys very soon. Okay, and with the magic of editing, we're now officially back in Rogueport, and now we can officially turn in this badge. So, here you go, Miss Mouse. I hope you like your new badge that you wanted, but don't know really why you had a quest for a badge and why it's so important, because I was told that it was important to do so. So, let's definitely see what happens here.
That piece, did you mean you found the badge?
Yep. Attack FXB. The badge Miss Mouse is looking for. Take it to her. Okay, well, here's your badge.
Well, this is certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh my gosh. Now my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hit that badge in the first place. It was a little game of mine. I do apologize, but I knew you'd find it maybe in some tease hunk. You may have even more advanced fighting skills than I do.
That's cool to hear.
I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Because I'm sure you hate to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now about the reward. Let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to link me to more.
Okay, I'll take it. Change the sound effects of Mario's attacks. Okay, well, I'll take it. I don't know if it's any good, but thanks.
Now let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company.
Okay, well, welcome to the party, I guess? Yeah, for real. Okay then. So that means Miss Mouse was an optional character. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't even know she was a playable character to begin with, so that's pretty cool. Huh. Okay then. Well, that's a complete new thing to me, because, I'm 100% I never got her in my original playthrough when I was a little kid, so I actually had no idea of her being a playable character. I was only told that maybe to do this quest it's important in some way, shape, or form from a friend, and apparently it is indeed an important quest. So good thing I was told that, because, yeah, that's definitely pretty cool. But Miss Mouse has joined your party. Okay, so what exactly can Miss Mouse do for us? Since every character has a special, ability that can help us. Miss Mouse's abilities a primer. Press X and Miss Mouse will sniff out any items or objects hidden nearby. Oh, so what, in a way?
There doesn't seem to be anything in this area, dearie. When you press X, I'll sniff around and I'll tell you if there are any items nearby.
Okay then. Nice little running animation. Well, obviously there's a treasure chest there.
There's something right near you, sweetie. If there's something nearby, I'll let you know like I did just now.
Okay. Seems like it makes sense. Okay. In battle, I can attack. Oh wait, it's literally saying I can attack, so Miss Mouse is reading this.
In battle, I can attack enemies with my love slap. I can also help you out by using a chest thief move to steal enemies' items.
Okay, so you can steal enemy items, that's pretty interesting. So now we have a way of actually making enemies drop their items now, which is pretty good because we had no way of dealing with them before. So that's pretty cool. You solved the trouble. Well, cool. Well, now we have Miss Mouse as a party member. Let's see what it says about her. Miss Mouse, the mouse thief, is actually the manager of the... is actually the manager of the lovely House of Badges shop in Rogueport. Press X to have goodies, or have her sniff out any nearby goodies. Her nose twitches when treasure's nearby. Oh, really? Does it do anything special, or...
Yeah, there should be something somewhere nearby.
Okay, well there is a treasure chest over next to me, so that might be what that is looking for. But definitely interesting. Can she do anything special here? Oh, you can actually go back here. I didn't even realize that one. Anything actually back here? Probably not. But does she say anything in here?
Yeah, there should be something somewhere nearby.
Let me double check. There might be actually a badge in here. Just because she's saying that, because you can go back here. Which is normally something you wouldn't normally do, but apparently I think she's just smelling it. Which, honestly, there is a treasure chest over here, which we can actually get. So, oh, she's sniffing now. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay, cool. Well, let's finally get this big treasure chest now, since apparently this is now attainable to us. Don't know what's in it, but, oh, Ultra Hammer. I'll take it. So, there's our hammer upgrade. So, that's also optional then. Huh. Okay then, I'll take it, honestly. Because, let's be honest here, a upgrade to our hammer is always going to come in handy.
Please meet again tonight. Need to see you again. Way to play the Ultra Hammer. Now you're powerful, and now your hammer will be even more powerful. And you can also use a new hammer technique. Let's practice it right away. It's just like with the super hammer, so no problem. Hold B down and rotate it until your body gets twisty. Then release B to use your Ultra Hammer. Remember to twist a lot before releasing B, okay?
Okay, hold down B and rotate your left stick until your body gets twisty, then release B to use your Ultra Hammer. Okay, I'm gonna guess probably the same amount as our regular hammer that we had before. Okay, seems easy enough. So nothing new, but definitely usable.
Way to go. You got it. Wanna try again?
Nope, I think I've got it.
Alright. You mastered the Ultra Hammer.
Well, cool. Thanks, Toadette. And that's the blocks that are definitely going to be broken with Ultra Hammer, which we've seen a couple of those. There's one in the sewers, but I'm pretty sure that's just for pipes. But definitely interesting.
Using the Ultra Hammer, you can even create blocks made out of stuff like this.
Okay. Well, thanks, Toadette.
And you can use the Ultra Hammer in battle too now.
You okay?
This is kinda sad. This is the last time I'll get to see you, Mario.
Aw, it's all good.
Definitely see Princess Peach, okay? And be careful on your quest, okay?
Yeah, of course. It doesn't have to be goodbye, Toadette, but nope, okay, well, I guess it is goodbye. She ran off crying. Aw, poor thing. But, honestly, cool. I'll definitely take an Ultra Hammer, because that'll definitely come in handy in our next, chapter for sure. No way around that. But because of the fact that we do have, well, some extra points, let's definitely turn in and see what's going on here. So let's see here, you can now use T's to make all enemies dizzy. Let's definitely upgrade Miss Mouse, just because in general. Good thing I have 6 star shines, to be completely honest. I saved some just in case if we did have another partner at some point, and good thing I did, because I really wasn't feeling the other abilities yet, so I kind of just wanted to save until either we got a new character, or until I felt like we could just power up everybody else. Because honestly, Koops' ability is kind of good, it's ground, but the thing is, Chili has the same ability that attacks everybody anyways. And then Vivian's Infatuate is pretty decent, I think, but it didn't like strike my fancy to the point where I thought I needed it instantly. But so let's see here. So Miss Mouse can now use Smooch to boost Mario's HP. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Okay, good thing we saved on that, because that sounds more helpful than an ability that just confuses enemies and stuff like that. Like Vivian's final ability, or what I think is her final ability, and attacking all ground-based enemies. So, that's pretty nice. Okay then, so we can make Mario more tanky in a boss fight, which would definitely come in handy at some point. So, cool, I'll definitely take it. So she has 25 HP at seemingly her max. Apparently costs 10 FP to use the Special Kiss ability. But other than that, it seems like she might be kind of like Bo because of the Love Slap. So she might end up being our second best character just because of that. But the thing is Chili's also kind of like Bo in a way too, with how his ability works. So definitely interesting. Well, let's finally make our way down to the 1,000-year door now, since that is definitely going to be our next trek. Since we definitely still need to turn in our star from the last chapter, and officially gain the next part of the map, which should be the final part based on the fact that, well, obviously it's the final part of the map, so it's definitely going to be important. And there's our enemies that I was talking about in the last one. Yeah, Bowser's minions were down here last chapter too. The only reason why you guys didn't see it is because, well, we started down in the 1,000-year door, and there really wasn't any reason to trek down there in the middle of the beginning of the episode. So I just saved you guys some time by starting down here. But definitely interesting though. Still nobody down here though. I could have sworn that Bowser's minions were supposed to be at the door itself based on how the story was kind of progressing for the, just Bowser's part of the chapter, the last one. But apparently not. I guess it's just free, just a freebie, just come down here with our star. But let's finally figure out where the final one is. We know where it is via, well, obviously our own mind and just seeing throughout the story that the X-Nauts have the final one, but Mario doesn't know that. So, let's finally prove to ourselves that it is indeed on the moon, because that would indeed prove that Peach is indeed up there. And it did flash, so the moon is indeed where we're going. And there is indeed a giant civilization up there. So the X-Nauts were not lying at all. They really are from space. Huh. Okay, cool. Well, good thing to know, because now we know exactly where we're going. The location of the crystal star has recorded on your magical map. Okay, cool. The final crystal star, and our final trek of our journey.
My, what's this now? The last crystal star? It can't possibly be there.
Well, it has to be. It's literally the only place it could possibly be now. And I wonder, is it going to automatically switch Goombella back out, or will Miss Mouse be here for Professor Frankly? That would be kind of interesting. Well, we're definitely about to find out. Nope, Miss Mouse is still out. Interesting.
If what this map indicates is true, the location of the final crystal star is... the moon.
Yep, the moon indeed.
Oh, the moon? Isn't the princess trapped here too? Something about this doesn't seem right.
Yep, she's definitely up there then.
The problem here is how does one get to the moon? Quite a conundrum indeed. Give me a moment to look into this. Excuse me, please. This shouldn't take long.
Okay, well, we'll wait here and hopefully you figure out a way up there, because, let's be honest there, the only other place on our map is what seems to be another place kind of like Shiver City in the last one, but, well, Shiver City did have a way of getting up to space, but the only reason why that was the case because, you know, there was a pathway that was already set in place with the fact that they had special items from both Star Haven's people and Shiver City's people, and they both hold on to a piece to make a way up to a pathway up to Star Haven. But definitely interesting. Okay then. Well, I guess we'll definitely figure a way up there. I really don't know how this new version of Shiver City, which is obviously not Shiver City, I'm just saying Shiver City because it's obviously icy based. I don't know how that would even help us, but maybe it will. I guess we'll find out.
Looking into this may take a little time, so come back in a bit, alright?
Okay. Well, we'll definitely come back in a bit, I guess. Does that mean we should just go to the inn and sleep, or let's talk again?
I must concentrate on this. Come back after about 3 minutes or you.
3 minutes, you say? Wait, isn't it actually timed? Oh no, here we go, we got an email. Okay, well, let's definitely read the email, maybe that'll get us through 3 minutes here. Oh, it's the real Zip Toad.
What's up, Super Sleuth? I heard you uncovered my imposter. You're the best man, seriously. See when you get to biz stars, Zip Toad. These sorts of things happen all the time. It's biz. Man alive, for a no-name like you to brave danger. Find my imposter. Reminds me of my younger, yet less successful me. Yeah, so, as for me, I'm headed to Toad Town to film my next leading role, the soon-to-be hit film on Golden Toad 2. It'll be huge. Maybe you're on an adventure or something. So I'll leave you with a line from my latest flick. Toad Warrior, you're cool, baby, but I'm cooler. Best of luck, kid. Superstar, real Zip Toad.
So, Dupless was actually pretty close on his, reenactment of Zip Toad's personality. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But, if we do have to in fact wait 3 minutes, let's definitely go and do some things that are nearby in town. Because I definitely have some things we can do. We can also read this. Don Pianta retires Frankie to take the mantle. Get a fat envelope ready. So it sounds like he's definitely going to be collecting taxes here soon. But let's definitely go give Tasty this cookbook that we've been holding on to since the very, well, not the very beginning, but a couple chapters now.
Oh, so it's you again, huh, Mr. Stump-a-Lot? Well, my name is Dusty. I may not look like a chef, but I'm actually quite good. If you bring me ingredients, my cooking skills burst to life, and culinary magic happens. Want me to whip something up for you right now?
Sure.
What ingredients would you like to cook with?
Okay, well, none of these, to be completely honest. But how do I give you this cookbook? How about no on that?
With complete letdown. I thought I could put my skills to the test.
Okay, well, let's try talking to her again. Maybe it's because we never talked to her? No. Weird. Okay, then. So I'm guessing she just doesn't care about my, cookbook, then. So, okay, then. That's kind of interesting.
Doodle-doo-doo-da.
Okay. This is the first time I've actually cooked something in one of these games, to be completely honest, other than Bug Fables, which is honestly not even an actual Mario game or Nintendo game. It was a fan-made game, which ended up being pretty good. But, honestly, let's see how good cooking is in this game, because it might actually be good.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not entirely sure you'll like this, but... go on, take it, Stumpy.
Okay. You got a shroom fry, a tasty dish made by Zesty, replenishes 6 HP and 2 FP. It's worse than what I had before. Okay, well, 2 FP's not that bad, but I could use better.
Anytime you feel like it, feel free to bring me stuff to cook with, okay?
Okay. Weird that the cookbook didn't work, unless you're supposed to put it somewhere. No. Huh. Maybe it's not hers then. That's weird. Because, yeah, we have a rather old cookbook penned by Matra Delish. That's weird. So, I'm guessing we can't just hand it to her. Huh. That's weird. Maybe it's attached to some kind of quest. That would make a lot of sense, maybe. So, okay then. Definitely strange. Well, I think, Professor Frankly should be done by now. Because it's obviously more than likely been over 3 minutes. So, let's go see if he'll help us out now. Maybe. Let's see.
Excellent timing. I finally have it, Mario. I found a way that might just get you to the moon. You must go to Far Outpost, and you must use cannon there. It will blast you.
Cannon to the moon? Is that even safe?
Hello. We're using a cannon to get to the moon. Isn't that, dangerous?
Yeah, good thing, Goombella, because you also got a head on your shoulders, because, that sounds insane, but it might work, I don't know.
I know how it sounds, really. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure of all the details, though. Accounts of From Far Outpost speak of a device that can launch anything anywheres, even to the moon.
Okay. It's worth a shot. I don't think it's that safe, but if it does take you anywhere, it might actually help us.
Great. Sounds super, really. Where's this Far Outpost anyways?
Yeah, how do we get there?
I believe there is a pipe to Far Outpost somewhere beneath Rogueport, but I'm not sure of the exact location, yes. I believe it was hidden for some reason. It means, if my information is correct, you'll need something called an Ultra Hammer to get it.
Okay. There's 2 areas that I saw an Ultra Hammer being used at. One was the place right next to the pipe to Twilight Town. The other one was where the pipes are, that take you out to other towns. Not sure which one is going to be the location, but there's definitely something behind both of those areas, for sure. So either one might work.
An Ultra Hammer. Well, it's party time then. We've already got one of those.
Yep, we already beat you to that, Mr. Frankly.
Well, I see. That certainly changes the subject now, doesn't it? Well, use that Ultra Hammer to find the pipe to Far Outpost then. Get to it then.
Okay, oh.
You got it, Professor. Far Outpost, here we come.
Okay, here we go.
Yes. One more thing you should be aware of. The Bob-Moms who live there are sort of a surly bunch. They may not let you use their cannon. You may have to negotiate with them. In any case, that's your problem. Good luck and get that last crystal star, okay?
Okay. Well, anything else, Mr. Frankly? If you got an ultra hammer to use it to find the pipe to far outpost, the last crystal star is so close. The end is near. I'm counting on you now, Mario. Okay, well, let's head on out of here. So, I'm gonna say it's maybe the one next to Twilight Town, just because of the fact that that one seems more like an area that would be something of that nature. I could be wrong, but it is definitely worth a shot. So, I guess we'll check that one first, just because it makes more sense to me, but maybe it won't be. I guess we'll find out. But let's definitely try it, at the long least, at least. But we do need to get Yoshi out here, or Chili. Oh, wrong character. Missed it because of the... I thought I hit the button, but it didn't count. But let's definitely go and see, since... Oh, okay, I didn't need to spin around for that one. Okay, well, that's easier. And there is indeed a pipe here. Okay, well, here we go. Looks like we already found it. Not hard at all. Good thing I remembered that being there, or that would have been tons and tons longer to find, honestly. But here we go. Chapter 7 of our adventure. Either the second to last, or the last chapter of our story. Mario shoots the moon. Which, based on that name, it doesn't sound like an ending chapter, so I'm gonna say there's probably one more. Okay. Well, that makes a lot more sense, because it looks like we might have to bring that last star to the door, maybe? Just because of the fact that it shows all 8 circles. Or not 8 circles, 7 circles. I don't know why I said 8. But, yeah, all the circles around it, the star imprints into the circle. So, it would make sense that we would go back to the 1,000-year door after collecting all of them. I don't know why we would, knowing what is maybe down there, but I don't know. It just makes more sense to me, I guess.
Wow, seriously, it's so cold. Let's hurry up before we become popsicles. Our outpost must be just ahead.
Yep, sounds like it. Well, let's make our way over... Well, first, actually, let's see how she's feeling.
This slowly falling snow is totally beautiful, but it's super, super cold out here. If I lived here long enough, I'd probably turn into an abominable Goomba.
Probably. Can you... Oh, you can actually smack the trees here. I'm actually quite surprised about that with the snow piles next to them. But, yeah, that definitely sounds about right. Ooh, hello, Mr. Frozen, Huffpuff. Kinda interesting to see you guys here. But, definitely not gonna be a hard thing, based on the fact that we just knocked you out with one hit. So, first things first is definitely go for a tattle, and then one-shot him from there, because we're definitely gonna knock him out with our extra increase to our strength.
That's an ice pop. It's mean snow cloud that appears in cold areas. Max HP is 9, attack is 4, and defense is 0. It swoops down and uses cold breath to attack. Trust me, it's not refreshing. That cold breath can freeze us, so try to avoid it. Also, if we touch it when it's storing cold energy, we'll get hurt. Isn't that super weak? They're vulnerable to fire, so let's try that maybe.
Well, we don't have any characters that actually have fire built into them. So that isn't just gonna happen. But definitely noted. Oh no, Vivian has fire. It's just not gonna be quite useful. And to be completely honest, I might just eat this item, to be completely honest, since it's not really gonna help me, to be completely honest. I'd rather have 2 FP now, and just heal up whatever we need, just to have my Super Shroom back, because, I'll be honest, I'd rather have a Super Shroom than use whatever that's gonna help us with, and I don't see it helping us that much, to be completely honest. It's a fair assumption, since it just doesn't seem like something I'd really use for that small of an advantage, I guess you could say, if you can even say it's an advantage. But I feel like there's definitely a better healing item, and that is the easiest star piece to ever find in my life. Oh, hello, Mr. Prawn Plant. Okay, so we got Mr. Prawn Plant's back. Oh, he missed. And there we go, we got a free hit on him. Thankfully he teleported in front of me and not behind me. But definitely, let's give him a nice whack. And he has more than 8 HP. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay then. Not sure how I feel about that, but let's see what our new star power is. When successful, defeats your enemies with a single blow. Interesting. Well, let's go for Tattle first and see what's going on with our Frost Piranha friends. Obviously, they're gonna freeze us, but let's definitely at least see what their HP is.
That's a Frostbreed Piranha. It's a cold customer with strong ice powers. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, and defense is 0. Its biting attack sometimes freezes us, so try to immobilize it first. It's weak against fire attacks too, so use them as well.
So this would be a good chapter for Vivian then, specifically. Okay then. Interesting. Strike an enemy, knocking it into an enemy behind it. Okay, so basically like the Super Hammer, but a longer charge, and obviously we can't throw piranhas, so that is not that good. But at least we kind of learned about it. And also freeze is definitely detrimental, for sure. But maybe it's better than Goombella's in front, because Goombella really can't deal with these enemies anyways, because she can't jump on them. So she's kind of going to be frozen for free here, with no way of actually fighting back. Which is kind of unfortunate for her, but for me, maybe not so much. But let's definitely go for, well, obviously having UFP. Probably should have healed before he left, but I don't think I really needed the heal. To be completely honest, we'll be fine. Even if Goombella gets a lot of HP taken out, I think we'll be fine anyways, because of the fact that we have so many characters that we can use to swap out for a character that is Goombella, if we need to. So, and plus, there probably aren't that many other enemies in this area. Maybe like 1 or 2 more that we need to tackle before we need to really swap out with her anyways. But the thing is we might be using Vivian here anyways, so let's get her ready actually, just in case. Just so we can test out her capabilities here, because it's definitely going to be a thing that's definitely going to need to be checked, just to see how much damage she really does here. So let's see here. So can't really go for the Fiery Jinx here, just because we don't have the FP. But, let's see here. Attacks with a Burning Punch that sets enemies on fire. Well, it sets them on fire, but is it really that much damage? Okay, 5's not that bad, and it's gonna burn every turn. So maybe not that bad, and good thing we blocked that, because that could be really bad if that didn't go through. But we do know that Vivian can get rid of the Piranha Plant, which is good, because that gives us time to figure out what to do with Mario, which is obviously get rid of him, and then obviously punch the Piranha Plant out, and gain ourselves another victory, and a bunch of experience too. So I'll definitely take anything we can get. So 63 experience, not bad. We're getting closer and closer to a level. Oh, another badge and a ton of Piranha Plants. Not really liking the amount of them, and I didn't get the freebie on hitting them either. Okay. Well, this is not good. Oh, he's giving us an item. Oops, sorry, mister. Oh, it was a goo with an item that would have helped us, unless he was going to throw it at the enemies, which could honestly happen. Okay, how does this work? Press the buttons in the order they appear on screen. Okay, let's try it. Might be pretty good. Hopefully not hard to do. Okay. Well, that's my fault. And yeah, obviously that didn't work. Oh! It worked still? Okay then. The only reason why I messed that up was because, well, obviously I forgot which button was X and which one was Y for a second there, to be completely fair, just because I am using a different controller than you normally would. But it ended up working. I got some free knockouts there. So, either way, it was not a bad thing to happen. Okay then. That's surprising. Oh, that's all I gotta say, that's just surprising. Because I really thought that wouldn't work. But you got an HP plus P, increases maximum HP for party members by 5, which is pretty good. And, we got hit first. That's the worst thing to possibly happen. Yep. with all the piranha plants, this is the worst possible thing to happen here. Just because of that. So we're definitely going to pull Mario down here to get the turn over now. There is no way that I'm giving them freebie here. There is no way that's going to happen. So, yeah, safer to get out of dodge and not get completely frozen twice in a row. Oh, they went for it again. Oh no, wait a minute. Please don't. Okay, that one didn't count. Okay, good. Oh, so far so good. Thankfully no double freezes. And there's the freeze. So, well, what do I do if I just get camped like this? Because this isn't really that fair, to be honest. Maybe turning Mario invisible might help? I'm not sure. Maybe they'll attack her instead. Because, I'll be honest, I'm kind of not really having a chance here, to be honest, with how this is working. And I probably should have used the Goombella to begin with, because it cancels Vivian's attack in the first place. So, yeah, not the best thing for us at all. But, I'm definitely gonna go for a heal on Mario before we get completely shattered. Because let's be honest here, the piranha plants, are definitely scary. I'll definitely say that one. So we're not having Mario up front anymore with piranha plants on map. That's for sure never gonna happen again. So let's try and get as many of these as possible and see what the capability of this actually is. Because I feel like this could be really good, depending on how well you do it. So far so good. We got an excellent. So is that a for sure knockout? It seems like it might be just based on how they're acting. Huh. Okay then, 20 experience, I'll take that. As well as, that's almost enough experience to save us in the fact of, well, we don't have any FP and I don't really want to waste a FP healing item because we might be, it seems to be close to an outpost of some sort. I'm not sure if it is an outpost, but I'm saying oh yeah, here it is, far outpost. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure if that was actually where we were at yet. I just thought that maybe we would be close to somewhere that might have a healing area somewhere nearby. But apparently Far Outpost is a lot closer than I actually thought it would be.
So this is Far Outpost. Where do you think they keep the cannon of theirs? Might we get to find out? Let's get started by talking to the villagers, okay?
Yeah, definitely so, Vivian. But since we're now in a story area, let's go and find that star piece first, because I saw one. I just didn't see where it's hiding. Is it just behind one of these? I swear I just saw a star piece. Am I going crazy, or... Yeah, I thought so. I swear we walked right past this place, but apparently I was not directly against the wall or something. Huh. Okay then. Well, what do you think of this place, Goombella?
This is part of Far Outpost. It's a village full of bomb-bombs. How do they survive out in this cold anyways? Don't their fuses freeze off?
It's probably better for them.
You think these people would be better living here? But they all look just fine.
Yeah, they seem pretty chill. Welcome to Far Outpost. Whoa, that is quite a lip warmer you got. Okay. I now give you my special mustache viewing personality analysis, Da. Da. I got it now. Your brushy broom means that you are stubborn and a selfish man. Far off, buddy. So, how did I do? No, do not protest. I know, no one, likes to admit their faults. Okay then. That's interesting. That's a bomb village, Debluey. There is nothing here, Deblamo. Okay then. These guys definitely talk weird, but honestly I kinda like it. Hello, traveler. First time in Far Outpost, Kabooey? What Far Outpost cannon? What? I apologize for that. No, I just had a distraction. It's nothing, Kapowie. Okay then. They all have like weird catchphrases. Snow is rare for you, but cock? In Far Outpost, it feels all year round, or falls all year round, Babang. I like watching it shine in the glow of the sunset, but bomber? Okay then. Weird bomb-bombs for sure, but they seem pretty chill. Weird Chilly Wanderers, the Traveling Sisters 3. We came to Farm Outpost for skiing and ice skating, but there's nothing here. Yeah, obviously. Seems like this place is more of a war zone based on the fact that there's barbed wire behind us. Definitely not a friendly looking place. It's cold. It's way too cold. I told you we should have at least checked a guidebook before we came here. Yeah, I could have told you that by the fact that the place is called an outpost. That means it's military, so... or would most likely be military. But apparently this is locked. Huh. That's weird. Okay then. Well, don't know if that's good or a bad thing. But, interesting. Well, oh, your town's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, well, that's good. So they got more of a more festive looking place than what the first part was. That's good. I make Big Snow Bob today. Maybe I'm as big as him, someday, with Howie. But I do not want the melting to happen to me, Baboon. Okay then. These pom-poms are definitely interesting. Snowmen, igloo, snow fights, daw, all good. But snow gets boring sometimes, Jaboon. I wonder, what does Goombella say about these bomb-bombs?
That's a bomb-bomb from Bark Outpost. He's kind of sick of playing in the snow, I think. I'm sure he would have fun if you took him to Key Honk Key or Blitzville, you know.
Probably. And it looks like our, nice disco French character is here. On what, sir? Lestage. I have tried too many times to talk to the girl in the inn, and she kicked me out. So now I must use the eat of my feelings for her to melt the snow. Okay. Well, I see a free inn coupon, so I'm definitely going to use that for free, because of the fact that we used... Oh, it's another pink bomb-bomb. Worth a shot. Let's see. Nope. Okay. I was really hoping it would be Bombette, to be honest.
That's the innkeeper. Hard to tell with bomb-bombs, but I think this is a female. If you get tired around here, definitely swing by this place to rest up. I doubt they'll have any trouble finding an empty room. I mean, we are in the sticks.
The sticks, you say? Make body and mind better. Dom, welcome to the inn. Stay, of one night is only 15 coins. Well, I'll stay, but I have an inn coupon, so definitely use that. Okay, 15 coins is definitely better than, 30 with the, Poshley Heights place. But the thing is that item doesn't seem that bad, though. Oh, but apparently we get an item here, too. That looks like a piece of chocolate. Cool. Okay, I'll definitely be taking my free chocolate. And hopefully it's actually a good healing item. I guess we'll... Oh, I didn't get to read it. Well, let's definitely read that because I didn't mean to take that yet. Space food. Space food? Space food made by Zesty. Replenishes 5 HP. Huh. So Zesty knows how to make space food. That's weird. Huh. Okay, so it's a dehydrated candy bar, basically. Huh. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Ooh, this must be our cannon then. Doesn't look like we could look at it though. Hello there. You look different. Duh, what business do you have here? We need to use a cannon of some sort? I'm not sure if that's the one behind us, but it very might well be, honestly. And I'm guessing this guy's maybe important, so just because of the fact that he's talking to us, and obviously Mario actually had an actual character motion, which he normally doesn't just do for normal characters, so I guess we have to come up with a voice for him.
What cannon? No such thing is here.
Okay, what's the thing behind us then?
What? Listen, we definitely heard there was a cannon around here.
What do you want from me to do, to say? We do not have one.
Okay, but what's this thing? I'm guessing it's just a statue then.
What did I not tell you? We have no civic cannon.
Okay. Is he just gonna keep saying that if I keep asking? Okay, yeah, he keeps saying it. But, ooh, hello, Shine Sprite. I'll be taking you with me. I guess we just talk to the other bomb-bombs then. I know nothing, Shibumi. I know nothing about a big bomb cannon, Shoo? Okay. Well, let's keep asking your other friends. It's so peaceful, Waboom. Far Outpost is nice, restful place, Waboom. I like how the fact that you can see the heat coming out of the little heater here. Normally you don't see that in games, but it's a nice little, touch to the game for sure. Because it's definitely pretty cool to see that they're paying attention to the details and stuff like that. Because normally, games don't usually put heat marks on frozen items and stuff like that in frozen areas, and usually they kind of just throw a heater there. You don't see any smoke coming off of it, and then you're just like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird. But definitely nice to see that in this. Looking at the night sky makes me feel vastness of space. Lots of space, baboon. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna guess maybe in here might be important. Unless nothing in here. Okay. Empty room with nothing in it. And then we have the shopkeeper, which is definitely not gonna help us. So, what do you think, Goombella?
This is part of Fire Outpost. There's a shop and an inn here, so that's something. They have a huge cannon-like monument over there, too. Very bomb-omish.
Oh, so it is a monument and not an actual thing. Let's see here. Maybe Bombery can help us here. Let's see. Can I blow up the cannon? Nope. Or the shot, honestly. If I talk to him with the bomb on, will he help us? Nope, seems like a no there. Oh, no, here we go.
No, listen here. Remember, how can, an official like you lie that way?
Good thing we have Bombery here. Which I honestly just thought because of the fact that everyone was here was a bomb-bomb. And this is the first time we've actually had, a bomb-bomb mare of any sort. So, good thing we tried it at least.
Oh boy, I know we saw 6 salt cannon last time I was here. So, do not lie, sir. Shush, you call yourself bomb-bomb, I spit at you. You know the rules. There's to be no mention of cannon to non-bomb-bombs. No mention. We must not allow to use it to be used for evil.
Who would use it for evil?
Of course I know all that. You great blowhard. We must use that cannon to get moving on board. And if we don't, sir, the world could end.
Yep, so you want to help us?
Huh.
World could end. I'm going to change this voice just because it sounds similar to me. Well, we cannot have that now, can we? Still, you cannot use cannon right now. Because of certain circumstances.
Circumstances?
We must have permission of the Gold Bob to use cannon. He is the one who started the whole blasting things to follow the place's policy anyways. Once he got rich, he let business slide and does not start it up again. Also, General White was the one who devoted himself to operation of the cannon, but he was so depressed by losing a job that he took the cannon key, and left. Okay, so Gold Bob and General White. Okay, we need to remember those names.
Gold Bob and General White said.
That is correct. If you want to use cannon, you must find Gold Bob and General White. Okay, well, the only place that we've seen that might be important is maybe that bunker-looking place, even if it's probably not even a bunker, but it looks like one with the barbed wire next to it, but that's the only place that's accessible other than the places we've already been.
Very well then. We can't give up now, old boy. Mario, let's go find those two.
Okay. Well, we can definitely try. Well, once you find them, come back and talk to me. Okay. Well, let's go find this Gold Bob and General White. Well, they're definitely both bomb-bombs, so we just need to find a Gold bomb-bomb, I'm guessing based on his name, and a White bomb-bomb, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. So, let's try this place again. Seems to still be locked. Okay. Well, that does not help our situation at all. But maybe the villagers will tell us. Welcome to Fire Outpost. Whoa. Okay, no, same thing as before. So, definitely not there. So where could they possibly be? Unless I didn't see an extra location that we can walk through. Can I? No, okay. I thought maybe because the snow is white, maybe that would be a fake bomb made of snow, but nope, that is not the case. Well, I guess we'll just talk to you again. Maybe you have an idea. Did you forget who you were supposed to meet? No, but I would like you to tell me where to look. All people here look forward to firing that cannon. We count on you. Okay, well, maybe. Okay, same as before. Okay, here we go. Gold Bomb is a gold bomb with silk counter and mustache. We need his permission to fire the cannon. General White is a white bomb, as you expect. And he has a mustache finer than even yours. Everyone here cannot wait to fire the cannon again. We really count on you. Okay. So we are indeed looking for a white and a gold bomb. But the thing is we have no idea where to look. So, looks like, yeah, they're just saying the same thing. So none of these bomb-bombs say anything different. Let's check the item shop, maybe. It's worth a shot, since you never know. And just looks like another bomb-bomb that looks like Bombette. I was really hoping it was, to be honest, her, but yeah, doesn't seem that way. I will take a shooting star, though, just because that is some nice damage to do in the near future. Maybe our guy here may know something? General White. I do not know this fellow. He is a garçon, is he not? I only pay attention to the womenfolk, monsieur. Okay. Well, he did bring up General White, so that's interesting. Maybe she's seen him? No. Okay then. That's weird. Definitely weird. Maybe he said something else. Nope, same thing as before, but he did say something different, though. Weird. Well, you are building something made of snow, which is white, so maybe you say something? No, same as before. Let me try smacking it. It's worth a shot, honestly, with the Ultra Hammer. Just because it is something new that we have. Yeah, didn't work. Thought so. Definitely thought so. It was worth a shot, honestly. At least we tried. And didn't give up. Other than that, maybe smashing the door in, maybe, could be an option too. You never honestly know. Nope, okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. So, they must not be in town then, at all. That's odd. Very odd. Well, the thing is, the piranha plants aren't going to make our lives any easier here. Let's be completely honest there. And I'm actually stuck behind this tree. But, I don't think they really would be back here. I don't think they'd make you backtrack that far. So there's something we're not seeing, and I'm completely lost because of that. Weird. And just to be honest, I do not want to fight another piranha plant that we have no chance of actually dealing with. In a normal fashion, because of the fact that they freeze you and then they insta-freeze you every single time after that. So, yeah, maybe a break on the piranha plants for the time being. I don't want to fight them again, to be honest. And so I feel a lot more safer to deal with them. Because I'm at a loss of where to go, I'm going to say we might do a small cut here, just because it might save us some time here, because there might be more to this puzzle, if it even is a puzzle, and I don't want to be looking in a random spot that has nothing to do with where we need to be. Because the thing is that it doesn't seem like there's an obvious place to go, because obviously there's no walkway here, there's no walkway here, there's completely nothingness, other than the path we've already went through. And if the path we already went through is where we need to go, I doubt it, but you never honestly know, I guess. But the thing is that I really doubt it, unless maybe we could do something in this room, but it seems like that is definitely not the case either. Ooh, star piece, I'll take that. But yeah, definitely weird. But with that being said, I'll be right back, and maybe I'll have some more details on what we need to do when we come back. And maybe we'll be better on track too. So with that being said, BRB, and I'll see you guys very soon, and hopefully we'll be in a better situation than we are now, because I am definitely at a loss of what to do. As it says, go find him, but no idea of a point and guide of maybe check at the beginning of the area or anything like that. Because it seems like that one place that looks like a bunker is where we need to go, but there's no obvious way of unlocking it anywhere, which is weird. So, BRB boys and girls, I'll be right back, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Okay, it's probably best that I did a cut there. So, apparently, I didn't think about this. So the reason why I didn't think about it is because, I was thinking somebody that was obviously in town. I didn't think that we were looking for a gold bomb that isn't in town. If I knew that to begin with, I would have left town immediately. Because we didn't need to find any of them in the town at all. So, yeah, definitely unfortunate. But thankfully, now that we actually have an idea of who we're looking for, but I did have to look it up. But for the second one, General White, I have no clue where he could possibly be outside of looking up. There's nobody I've met that looks like a white bomb anywhere I've been. But Gold Bomb is the person we've been seeing every single chapter almost, since he is a Gold Bomb. So here we go.
Good day to you, Gonzalez. What can I do for you today?
Well, we need you to come back to, Far Outpost, please.
What's it you say? You must use a cannon in Far Outpost to save the world. Well, that is rather typical, isn't it?
Yep, please help us.
Very well then. Certainly owe you a favor or two. Yeah, I should say. The truth is I hope to resume my business when that cannon someday. And just between us, I only stopped because the wife said she didn't like the noise.
Okay. Well, thanks for helping us out then. Okay, cool.
Well, it certainly takes a hefty bit of coin to get that cannon working, so I'll need to demonstrate just how much you want to use that cannon. If it were a matter of money, just, how much would you pay if I may ask?
Everything I have, I guess?
What? You pay every last coin you own? All of them? You really? So, really?
Yep, you can have whatever I have. I don't have any coins, so you can have whatever.
Well, I suppose I'm just surprised to hear you say that. Standard, actually. You know that means you'll be left with 0 coins. Absolutely nothing. You know what that, do you?
Yep.
I mean, think of it, man. If you spend all your coins, all of them, you would certainly face a great deal of difficulty down the road.
Sure.
But, hold on. I want to make sure you're doing this fully aware of the consequences. You super sure you won't regret this later? Absolutely sure.
Yep.
That really take them all, really. You won't just say, just kidding later, on all any sort of tomfoolery like that.
Yep.
Well, alright then.
Here you go. And 5 coins. I knew I had like literally none. So, yep, you can have everything I have. Literally, I could get that in one battle.
Well, you certainly showed me something, sir. So, I'll give my duration. Activate Far Outpost cannon.
Okay, cool. You got a Gold Bomb guide, Gold Bomb's user manual for the Far Outpost cannon. Well, cool. Thanks, Gold Bomb.
Oh, man, I wasn't serious earlier, my dear fellow. I'll be done take your money. It's a shame, I suppose, but I'll return your money.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I actually had 25 coins, but honestly, I'll take it. Thanks.
Now soldier on, my boy.
Okay, soldier on indeed. Oh, another email. Okay then, that's random. Wonder what that email is for. Probably, yep, RDM. We might as well read it. RDM Issue 6. Rogueport today, an unknown businessman, aged 30, was taken into custody today by port authorities as he tried to board the blimp, carrying large amounts of volatile red liquid. Oh, is that the rat dude we saw earlier? After a few tense moments, authorities identified the liquid as spicy condiment, and the businessman was subsequently released. Our RDM reporters were mystified by the following unsolicited comments by our new hot sauce folks. Shop Reporter Go. This week we have a pleasure of introducing the fabulously luxurious shop of the XX Express, the sales stall, the unique boutique on the exclusive train of the independently wealthy, just reeks of money, but perhaps the idyllic landscapes rushing past will loosen your purse strings. says the impeccably dressed manager of sales. Come one, come all, be you rich or not at all, to our lovely sales stall. He then announced a double point sale for all RDM readers, just show on the screen in the next 15 minutes to double your points on any purchases. Cooking for rookies. This is it, rookies. You finally made it to the big leagues. Today's recipe is an advanced level 1 today. We'll be making ink pasta. Just boil fresh pasta until perfectly al dente and mix lightly with inky sauce. Perfecto. Get ready for gourmet chow tonight. Oh, I know what that is. That's the black pasta noodles that people make every now and then. It's a, well, it doesn't sound appetizing, but I've heard it's actually pretty good. It literally is just pasta and, well, obviously ink from a squid, but I've heard it tastes more, honestly, kind of, well, obviously like squid, and I heard it's pretty interesting. I heard it's not bad, and it's worth a shot, honestly. It's squid ink and garlic, I believe, is the mixture, but definitely interesting. Editor's note, can you believe it, dear readers? The next issue will be our last. Don't miss it. Published by Rogueport Restoration Committee. Huh, so we're on our last RDM, apparently. But with that being said, I'll be right back with you guys, because apparently we have to make our way back to Petalburg. I don't know if that's the only place we have to go to, but that's at least where we're gonna start our search for the White Bomb. I don't know where he is, but it just says start at Petalburg. So, okay, and I'm gonna guess that it's probably gonna tell us where to go from Petalburg. So, definitely gonna be interesting. So with that being said, dear boys and girls, and I'll see you guys very, very soon, and we'll finish up this quest, and then we'll end off today's episode. So, dear boys and girls, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Okay, now that we're actually back in Petalburg, let's finally start our little quest here, because it seems like he may not actually be here based on the fact that apparently we have to talk to this Koopa to start it. So, let's talk to him and see what we need to do. Huh? What's that? General White? Oh, he was here a while ago, but he said he was taking a trip, and then he left. Wait, hang on a second. He did say something about a deserted island to the south. He was either going there or not going there. Okay. Well, good thing out of the 4 places we can fast travel to, Keyhole Key is one of them. So that's really good, because that could be much worse. Because the thing is the fast travel locations in the sewer, I didn't know about the Poshley Heights one until after I did the cuts. And let's be honest here, yeah, I took the train back to Poshley Heights, so that was basically a 5-minute trip back and forth from Rogueport, just to get to talk to Gold Bob. And now that I actually know that there was a pipe there, that's much better. But this pipe, if you're wondering, goes to Boogly Woods, and I did not want to go down it, but I didn't even press down on the pipe, actually, to be completely honest. I don't even know how that even happened. But thankfully we have a pipe to Boogly Woods as well. Hopefully I won't need to go inside the Boogly tree at any point, but having the teleport there is good to have. But this one should take us back to Keyhole Key, which will hopefully, well, help us progress in finding this General White guy. And honestly, I think we have to go left from here to get back to the Pirates Outpost. Kinda weird that it threw us outside of the outpost and not inside it. Huh, interesting. Well, I'm gonna guess the only person I can think of is maybe Papatch here, so let's see here. General White, yes, he was here until a second ago, but he took off right quick. Said he was going to an arena or something. Arena, so Blitzville. Dang, okay, so he's definitely running around. Which, actually, would it be easier? Actually, it's faster to go back via boat, actually. So, let's get good old Chili here, since we're gonna definitely be running for a second here. But, thankfully, it should be faster with Cortez to go via there than going through sewers. And hopefully, okay, yeah, he is here. Good, so he does follow us, which is nice, because he could have been somewhere else. So we'll just say we're going back to Rogueport. We don't need to read him, because we already read that before. But let's definitely get back to Rogueport, though, since Glitzville is definitely a blimp ride away, And it makes sense that Glitzville doesn't have a teleport, to be completely honest, so that makes a lot of sense why not all the places have fast travel points. It would be nice if Far Outpost had one, because we do have to run through the snow in order to get back to the Far Outpost in general for the town. I really hope that's not the last of the fast travel points in this game, to be honest, because, yeah, backtracking through that area with the frozen piranha plants and the frozen ice puffs, I definitely say that could be a dangerous place to get caught off guard. So, hopefully, you know, there is a fast travel later in the game. Obviously, it would make sense for it to not have one in this chapter. Maybe next chapter, after, if there is indeed a next chapter. But, yeah, I'm definitely going to say that for what we're dealing with there. I really do hope that they do open up a fast travel to everywhere other than Glitzville, because Glitzville makes sense that there isn't one, because you have to take a blimp up there. But let's be honest here, Mario pipes are definitely an interesting beast, and I don't think it requires them to actually be attached to anything, to be completely honest. So, let's be honest here, there could be a sewer pipe leading straight to Glitzville, unless I haven't found it, but good thing we came back here, and oh, so I was right, the rat guy did come back here. We heard something about hot sauce, and it sounded like it was him, so the businessman came here instead. Huh. I thought he had more business to do over in Poshley Heights, though, but he wasn't there when we went back. I'm definitely gonna get my Shine Spray now, since we did leave that there, when we were there before. And let's see how our friend's doing since he's here.
Oh, this is no good. No one will solve my trouble.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, buddy. Well, it said something about... Actually, probably wouldn't be him either. Okay, he's just talking about eggs. That hatch from that. Okay, yeah, he's just talking about that. Kinda interesting for our little rat bud to be here. I don't think anybody inside Glitzville that could be in the arena. I guess we could start with the juice shop here, I think. Because there's only so many places we can go, and the juice shop didn't have anything important other than our first letter in the original. And you look interesting. Hello there, you're new.
Thank you, Great Gonzalez. No thank you, Mario. You're a true champion. Huh? Who am I, you ask? You don't know? I'm someone you know quite well, actually. Well, when I go outside the arena, I like to cut loose and shed my other personality.
Oh. Oh, is that Jolene? Wait a minute. Wait, Goombella, prove this is Jolene.
Wow, this lady is so pretty. I wonder what her name is. As far as I can tell, she always quietly enjoys her juice in the corner, alone. What is it that mysterious woman do to become mysterious? What a mystery.
Yeah, it's definitely Jolene. Okay then, that's surprising. Huh. Because, let's be honest here, she did not look like Jolene. I'll be definitely honest there. But after she said that, that's definitely who it is. Well, there's only so many people here. And how did I miss this Shine Spray? Or Star Piece? Huh. Okay then. Well, there's only so many people here in town. And oops, I did not mean to talk about Glitzville. Let's get Chili out and look for anybody that might be new. It's definitely going to be somebody that's new, I would think. Unless we just talk to random people. Let's hear. Ever hear of fighter's block? Someday you'll realize it's tough to fight forever. Okay, yeah. So definitely not you. We're gonna wait until we see something important. Because it seems like it does a special animation when you talk to a certain person. So maybe not them. Oh, here we go. General White. Oh, you must mean that White Bomb, huh? Yeah, he used to come here all the time, but I haven't seen him lately. Now that I think about it, I think he headed off to some huge tree or not. Okay, Boobly Tree. Okay, well, hopefully we don't have to go inside. I've had quite a interesting relationship with the Boobly Tree. But maybe it won't be that bad. Because of the fact that, well, in general, Boobly Tree was only bad to me once we got inside it. And it was mostly because of, I'm 100% gonna say the punies. So as long as we don't have the punies following us, I think we should be fine. Because that's the only place we've ever crashed at, like, in general. So, yeah, definitely interesting. Like, we've had visual bugs, like the cheap plug there freaking out, and I've already said why that happens. But, we've never had a crash other than Googly Woods. So, definitely, as long as we don't go in that tree, we should be fine, I hope. But, let's definitely make our way down. And then, actually, wasn't there... I could have sworn there was a place, nearby, actually. And I don't know why I even went there. I forgot Chili was already out. But, wasn't there a place where we can... Okay, good thing I dodged that. But, I think there's a way that we can get closer to where we need to be. I think this pipe takes us to near the warp pipes, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it does. And if it does, that's good. And if I can slide by these enemies, that would be really nice. But I swear yeah, I thought so. So good thing I remembered that. But I forgot that there was an opening over here. Okay, cool. So I do want to actually check out where this goes. Just because I forgot where it was. And now that we came in from that side, I remembered about it. Just because it might lead us somewhere. It goes through the warp pipe area anyways. And I think there is a place where we can get out of ship mode. So it's worth a shot just to see where it leads. Just to see what it does, because it might be important. You never know. It's more than likely probably going to be a badge of some sort, but it definitely seems like it leads somewhere. Just because of the fact that it's definitely going pretty far, for the most part. And it's still going through rooms that... Oh my goodness, that's a bunch of shine sprays. That is a free upgrade for anybody we want. Okay then. Well, I definitely don't want to fight 50 enemies. I'll definitely say that one. Okay, well, they're definitely gonna attack in forces. And they don't do any damage to me, so this is literally just gonna be a free fight. Huh. Okay then. Not sure how I feel about that one. But, we could just do an earth tremor here, and that would instantly knock out these guys. But, definitely not the, it's not gonna be that, dangerous of a fight if these guys don't do any damage to me. So, this fight might not even be worth the, going through and knocking them all out, to be completely honest there. But we can definitely knock out one group of them. And maybe we'll get... Oh no, we don't get immunity frames for winning the fights. So, it's gonna make us get, into stuck animations here. Yeah, that's not gonna be good for us. Okay, so we have to run away if we want to get out of this predicament. Because, let's be honest here, this is not a fight I'm gonna really do. I don't mind fighting this guy up here. But, yeah, I don't want to fight all the spinias. I'll grab that item, or grab that last star shine spray later, just because there's really no reason to go through with, doing all that. Other than that, I would like to see what's going on with this enemy here, but I don't want to accidentally get her hit. Because the thing is we don't have armor on our allies, so if I maybe defend, that'll make it so we don't even have to block. And then we can get Goombella out. Just because I want to look at this, 5 damage Spinia. Okay then. So it's like an Ultra Spinia or a Hyper Spinia. Okay then, that's kind of scary. Because, I was not expecting him to do 5 damage through a block. Okay. Goombella, I definitely want you to tell me about the Spunnia enemy. Because he is definitely dangerous.
That's a Spunnia. Its body is made up of springy discs. Max HP is 12, attack is 7, and defense is 2. It may not look like much, but it's pretty tough. It won't come at you with anything too weird, so just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Interesting. It has 12 HP. It's not very dangerous, due to the fact that, well, 12 HP is easy to deal with. So I guess we just do Art Attack here and just completely engulf these guys in as much damage as we can possibly do in a short amount of time. I think we have to do a full circle though in order to do the increased damage. So let's definitely try to get a couple here. And there we go. Okay, down goes his buddies. I can deal with him perfectly fine by himself, even if he goes through and hits me. But other than that, he's basically down for the count, because our Ultra Hammer should break through anything he may have for us, and GG, easy. 12 experience though for taking down an enemy as strong as that is not really that good though, in all honesty, just in case I want to get Chili out, just so we don't miss this jump. Okay then, that's an interesting area. For defense, I can definitely come back for that though. I just didn't see what it was before, but weird. Definitely a weird area. Huh. But yeah, definitely good to know about it, because now you guys know that we're definitely going for another defense up for Mario in the near future. Because, let's be honest here, the more defense the better, and having a tank build is always going to be priority, just because the extra defense does help you survive a lot of the stronger enemies. And let's be honest here, for the fact that we're getting closer and closer to the end of the game, we're definitely going to want to prepare for whatever the final boss may be. Because, I'll be honest, I don't know who the final boss is in this game. It was obvious who it was in the last game, just because of the fact that, well, Bowser was the only main enemy. But, for the most part, yeah, this game's kind of unsure, just due to the fact that, well, we're being told that there's a 1,000-year-old demon inside the 1,000-year-old door, there is Sir Grodus, there is Bowser. I don't think we'd fight Lord Crump again, but it is very possible. There's definitely quite a few candidates for whoever may be the final boss of the game. But definitely, I will be very wary, for sure. But let's definitely look for anybody that may be here at the tree. Doesn't look like anybody's hiding out front, though, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess we have to go inside. Not the thing I want to do. Please don't make me go any further. Okay, there's a person up front. Please be the person. Welcome to the Great Tree. Eh? General White? Yeah, he's an old bomb with his great mustache. But I have no idea where he went. He may have said he was going somewhere dark. Okay, well, let's get out of here before we have any problems in crashing, because I do not trust the tree at all. Okay, we know where to go now, though. Twilight Town is definitely where we're going next. But let's see here, where could we check in Twilight Town? There's only so many places in Twilight Town where General White could be, or somebody else we need to talk to could be. So, let's see here. Only so many places. Only so many choices. Let's see, I think this takes us back to where we were before, right next to where Twilight Town is, right? No, this takes us back down here. Uh-oh. Well, there's a backtrack, because now I have to make my way back to, well, back to the pipes. So, unfortunately, that's a little unfortunate, but this kind of shows kind of what happens with backtracking in this game. Normally I usually skip over this, but I want you guys to experience a little bit of it, just so you can see kind of why I do a lot of cuts here when it comes to certain backtracking areas, because they don't make it easy. I'll definitely be honest there. They make a lot of areas make you go through back and forth through certain places. Thankfully, Twilight Town's easy to get to, as long as we don't mess up our jumps once we get to the upper area here, because it's right next to this little area. So as long as we go through that pipe, like so, and then go through here, and then make our way over to the town, right past Dazzle, and then through the little bandit town kind of thing, and then just make our way through this door here. It does take us back to where Twilight Town is. Then we have to remember that we have to be careful with this. And I'm thinking maybe Yoshi can still be helpful here. I just want to make sure we don't fall off of that. Because the only reason why we ever miss out up there is because I mess up my jump. And that Yoshi, I swear, it's way too tight of a jump there for that. But there we go, back to Twilight Town. Good. So far, so good. Oh yeah, this takes us right into town. Okay, that's good. So only so many places to check. Anybody different? Well... It looks... I remember that lady standing there. I remember these guys here. This guy seems different, I think. And I think this guy is new as well. I'm not sure. Because it seems like it's people that normally weren't there to begin with, or people you've talked to before. So, let's see here. You know, you can get through anything if you have good memories to cling to. But the problem is, not all memories are good. What do you do about things you want to forget? Can't you dump those somehow? No, I guess? Let's talk to you, maybe you can help. Oh, here we go. Huh? General White? Yeah, I know, that old guy. He's a white bomb, right? He was here just until recently. What? Where did he go? What am I, his secretary? He looked tired, I know that. Looked tired. Well, we've been everywhere, pretty much. So, do we... I'm guessing we go back now. Because we did see an empty house. So maybe he went back home? That's the only thing I can think of. Because it didn't say to go anywhere else. And I don't think they just have you run around and hopefully find whatever place he might have went to go sleep. So maybe he went back home. I'm just gonna go with that, and hopefully that is indeed where he went. As long as we run fast, I don't think the piranha plants can catch us. So as long as we're running, I don't think the piranha plants will even think about running in front of me. Oh, hey, free star piece. Okay, cool. Was not expecting that, but thank you. We're back in Far Outpost. Oh, got an email. Oh, kind of email, though. Kind of interesting. Keep getting emails every place we go. Oh, Rockhawk.
Is this so-called Greek Gonzalez, huh? Well, it's me, your worst nightmare. The new and improved Rockhawk. Don't think I forgot you, punk. I'm your born coward. My training regimen will blow your mind. I'm on the fast track back to the top. Ain't nobody gonna get in my way. Rock. And I'm still on rainy days I feel bruises or hammer of shame left on the spot, and I feel the rage again. If you ever show your face in the ring again, I'll be so bad your mom won't even recognize it. Remember, Rock. #1 Rockhawk.
Okay, Rockhawk. I still am surprised you even know our email, but, definitely interesting, buddy. But, thankfully, I'm gonna say we probably are done here. So, hopefully the place that we saw earlier that was empty has somebody in here, and if it isn't, oh, thank you. Okay, he's here. Thank you, that fetch quest is over. That was definitely unnecessary, but thankfully it's not that hard. That is probably the worst fetch quest in the game. I will definitely say that one. Just because, if you have no clue what you're doing, like I was, at the very beginning, with the fact that I didn't even know they were outside of town, like in different places throughout the game that we've been, yeah, this could have been much worse. So, for somebody like that, thankfully we have the internet nowadays, so, you don't have to worry about the first hint of where to go. So, that definitely helps, because all I had was the first hint, and that I needed to talk to a Koopa in the west. And thankfully that helps, but let's see here. He seems to be asleep. Wake him up. Let's see here. Let's talk to Goombella first. Oh, okay, I was hoping she'd say something about him. Okay, let's wake him up then. Oh, got a nice and a good. He's still sleeping? Try again. Sure. Okay. He's still sound asleep? Try again. Okay, this doesn't seem to be working. He's definitely still asleep. Try again. It's saying different things, so I'm guessing we still do it. He's still sawing logs? Try again. Well, obviously. Okay, he couldn't be more asleep. Try again. Okay. He's counting sheep. Try again. Sure. I'm not sure how many times I have to do that. He woke. Nah, still asleep. Try again. Okay. Sleeping like a stashed baby. Try again. Okay, come on, just wake up, bud. He's not even budging. Try again. What is he dead? He's moving, but apparently he's just fast asleep. He's still snoring away. Try again. Sure. Oh, here we go. Okay, thank you. Well, wakey, mister. Good thing we finally got you back up. Have I seen him? I just thought of this. I think we have seen him. So if I remember... So if he was in Petalburg, he might have actually been there at the very first time we went to Petalburg. Because he looks very familiar now that I see him. I don't know if we saw him. I think we might have even talked to him, actually. But, I don't remember so long ago. But if I remembered him, then I obviously would have remembered to go to Petalburg without even any hints or just looking it up in general to find him. Because I did say that I had to look him up just to find out where the first area to go was. I didn't look at any further, but that's... Now that I see him, I think I remember him. Like, very, very vaguely, though. So I wouldn't even have remembered to do that in the first place, even if I knew what he looked like. But I would have remembered he was in a town of some sort. Maybe. But definitely interesting.
No, who are you? I'm tired. I do not need your attention. I just want to sleep as it is. All hopeless.
Okay.
That mustache, that hat, and that hammer even. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Huh? Why?
Why, well, to bring that cannon back online. I hadn't lost my life's work, my very reason to live. I found myself wit's end. Then Rogueport, fortune teller told me, seek the man with the red M hat, and the one with the hammer and stash. He will fulfill your dreams, or something like that.
Okay. If we have talked to you before, why didn't you say that before?
You need to use a cannon to help us save the entire world, you say. Hip hurrah. That fortune teller was right.
Probably Merlon, or it could be Merluvely too. Either one's the first fortune teller at the end of the day.
So what are we waiting for? I should get the cannon ready, so go tell the mayor. Now get moving, hut.
Okay, good. Well, I did say we'd finish up that quest, so it seems like we are indeed done with that little fetch quest, so I think this is where we're going to end off today's episode. It was a long one for me. It's probably a lot shorter for you guys than it was for me. It was, specifically 2 hours and 5 minutes of recording for me to get through that whole entire fetch quest of that end area. But for the rest of it, it was pretty easy to get to here in general for Far Outpost, and then the only hard part was, getting to, well, finding everybody. Other than that, we've been pretty good. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And I'll see you all in the next one. And in the next one, I guess we'll be shooting ourselves up to the moon, which sounds pretty interesting. So we're definitely on track to getting to the X-Nauts base up on the moon. And based on the mapping, it looks like there actually is a full-on civilization up there. And we thought it was just a base based on what we were told, but it seems like there might be much more than we really realize on that moon. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.